What's up YouTube? Jordan here from JP's Reptiles, bringing you guys back finally another video. You guys are probably like, holy smokes, JP man, where have you been the last 5 months? We haven't seen any content from you. Well, I'll be honest with you. Last November was the very last clutch that we hatched. Between November and now, there just hasn't been a lot of stuff going on. Of course, going into the winter season, we've been working silently on some pairings and some breedings, trying to get the 2021 season up and running. And I'm really excited to show off some really cool pairings like this one. This is a banana clown to a Pompei. My first visual clown to clown Pompei clutch. Really excited for the results of this one. And we're definitely gonna keep you updated later on in the season when these snakes do hatch and have their first sheds. For today's video, I do want to kind of recap. Last November, we had that really awesome clutch in the Desert Ghost Clown project. I held back some really amazing animals. They've got some size on them. They look really good. I think you guys are really going to like it. As well as we did hatch our very first clutch of 2021, mind-blowing cutting edge clutch. One of these snakes is, I think, a world's first, and I think you guys are really gonna like it, so we're gonna show it to you here first. Before we do all this, make sure you guys head over to my Instagram page and hit the follow button because you wanna stay up to date. If you're impatient on waiting for videos on this channel, I do post to Instagram daily. Let's jump into this video. So the very first topic we're gonna cover today is that last clutch from last year in November 2020, 3 amazing holdbacks. And the reason why I wanna cover this clutch is because it involves the Desert Ghost Clown project. Now, if any of you guys have been following me for a considerable period of time, you'll know that Desert Ghost Clowns are one of, if not my favorite project. I really think Desert Ghost Clowns are gonna be the next frontier of the entire clown game. Now, for those of you who don't know what Desert Ghost is, it is a recessive gene, and its primary function is to elevate and intensify colorations on snakes. Deep, richer blacks, much more brighter and vibrant oranges and reds and yellows. Like, check out this example right here. This is a killer Desert Ghost Clown, which is a super pastel Desert Ghost Clown. It was produced by Ball Pythons R Us, and you can kind of see right off the bat what that Desert Ghost does. It really intensifies that yellow and turns it like almost neon. It's so pretty. And the great thing about this gene is it helps preserve this intensity and these colors all the way into adulthood. Here's some more examples, guys. I mean, check out this clip right here. This is from Showcase Serpents. This is when they were doing a tour of their animals and they were showing off their Desert Ghost Clowns. And right off the bat, again, you can see all of that amazing coloration and all the intensity that those clowns are. I mean, everybody knows what a clown looks like, but as soon as you add that Desert Ghost in there and make it a double recessive, you're talking much brighter, cleaner looking snakes, and it's just fascinating. So I wanna show off my clutch today. The pairing was a Desert Ghost Clown bred to a pastel chocolate Desert Ghost Hypo. Everything is Desert Ghost, but everything is also double het for clown and hypo. And you might be asking, well, JP, what does hypo have to do with anything? Here's another picture I want you to see. This is a leopard Desert Ghost Hypo and a leopard pinstripe Desert Ghost Hypo. And right off the bat, again, just showing you what Desert Ghost can do. Everybody knows what ghost animals look like, but as soon as you layer on that Desert Ghost, you're talking about brighter intensity in the snakes, and it preserves all the way into adulthood. So enough talking, let's jump into it. Let's take a look at these amazing snakes. I know you guys are really gonna like them. So let's take a look at that first holdback in that clutch, guys. Here she is. This is a pastel Desert Ghost double het for Hypo Clown. I mean, talk about a genetic powerhouse. Right off the bat, I wanna highlight her absolutely beautiful coloration. You can see those yellows are very bright and vibrant. It's a gorgeous looking animal. The blacks are dark and rich, and it really comes down to that Desert Ghost influence coming in there and just lifting the snake. Check out this other snake right here to the right. This is a regular Desert Ghost, so the same snake, but without that pastel gene. And the reason why I'm highlighting this, I want you to see the insane difference when you add pastel to Desert Ghost and what it does to the snake. Now you might be asking, why does this even matter? Well, to be honest, the entire industry has a fairly negative opinion of pastel overall. A lot of people don't like it in clown because it kind of takes away from the pattern in some combos. It can ruin some colors, fade out over time, and it's just not the most desirable combo with the clown stuff. But check out what happens when you throw in that Desert Ghost. Literally is transformative. The entire snake changes. And in my opinion, if you guys are gonna work towards that Desert Ghost Clown game, or any Desert Ghost project for that matter, don't be afraid to mix in some of that Pastel because it's literally night and day what it does to the animals. So here's the second holdback from that clutch. Again, it's another Desert Ghost double het Hypo clown combo, and yes, it's another female. However, there's something really special and unique about this animal, and that is, of course, she contains one of my most absolutely favorite co-dominant mutations currently in the industry today, and that is the chocolate gene. I absolutely love chocolate. Chocolate does so many good things in so many combos. I don't think there's any chocolate combo that I've seen so far that I didn't like. So this animal is really gonna help me bring a new element to the Desert Ghost clown stuff by bringing in that chocolate gene. Some of the goals in the future could be stuff like chocolate Desert Ghost clowns, or maybe even the super chocolate Desert Ghost clown, which I think could be absolutely amazing. So this animal is really key for the future. Now again, if you take a look to the right of the screen, here's an example of a regular chocolate without any influence of Desert Ghost. Look at the difference between these animals. I mean, right off the bat, when you add Desert Ghost, the color just transforms, becomes much brighter, much cleaner. The blacks are much darker and richer, and the snake is literally night and day, and it's so pretty. So again, I just wanted to highlight the power of Desert Ghost and how good it is at influencing some of those brighter colorations in the snakes. And of course, last but not least, the last holdback from that clutch. Yes, you're right. Again, it's another female chocolate Desert Ghost double het Hypo clown. I mean, talk about fantastic odds. This is the reason why I kept this female as well, because we're talking about that chocolate gene and how much I really like what chocolate does to so many different combos. I mean, look at this example right here. This is what you call a Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is a chocolate Spotnose clown. Now imagine with all the information we know about Desert Ghost and how much it adds color and brightens things up and influences the snakes for the better, imagine adding Desert Ghost to this combo, what would happen? I mean, it's almost unfathomable. I can't even picture it in my mind of what this snake would look like with Desert Ghost. So that's just one example of something that I'd love to see in the future with this combo. And I want you guys to go down in the comments after the video and tell me what you guys think of Desert Ghost, and also, are you as passionate about the chocolate gene as I am? So the real question is, have I made a case yet? If you are not already a believer, are you officially becoming a believer of that Desert Ghost gene? If you're not, I don't really know what else to say at this point, because I think based on all of the evidence I've shown, Desert Ghost really is truly spectacular in what it does to many different combos. So with that said, let's move on to the second part of this video. We are gonna show off the very first clutch of 2021. Everybody is hatched, shed, ate, everything is ready to go, and they all look fantastic. The pairing was a Pompei to a Dreamsicle het clown. So the goal here was to hit a Pompei double het Lavender Pied male that we could utilize to some of the lavender clown stuff that we have on the shelf next year and the year after to really start developing that lavender clown game. Now, although we didn't hit those odds specifically, we did hit a world's first. Well, at least I think it's a world's first. It's absolutely amazing, this snake. I know you guys are gonna like it. So let's jump into it and check out all these really cool babies. Let's start with the first two animals in the clutch, guys. Here they are. These are both normals. One is a female and one is a male. But hang on, before you say, JP, they're just normals, they are in fact triple het for Lavender, Clown, and Pied. So although they don't contain any co-dominant mutations, they are still genetic powerhouses because they contain those three hets for three separate recessives. So they really give somebody the opportunity to work on multiple different doubles and triples all at the same time. Next up is another really cool female that I'm not quite sure whether or not I'm gonna keep or sell yet. This is, of course, a Black Pastel Spotnose, but again, triple het for Lavender, Clown, and Pied. So hang on. Before you guys go out and say, well, JP, Black Pastel and Spotnose, not the greatest in Pieds because it makes super high white snakes. That's not the goal here. The primary goal of this snake is that Lavender Clown project. So having those two genes, which by the way, Black Pastel works very well with Lavender, and so does Spotnose. Imagine making a Lavender Clown with both those genes. I think it would absolutely be amazing. So again, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep this one, but it's still a beautiful snake and a genetic powerhouse. So here's the next three snakes in the clutch. We're gonna show them all at the same time because they're all the same animals genetically speaking. And that is, of course, they are clowns, double het for Lavender and Pied, and they are all males. Now, the best thing about these animals is having that one visual recessive out of the 3 to just improve your odds overall at developing these different projects. Now, all 3 of these males are going to be available, so if you guys want to get into these projects and they're still available, check out the description below, go to my Morph Market page, you can contact me and we can get a deal done, because again, like I said, these types of animals don't come up very often. And of course, guys, last but not least, the most amazing snake in this clutch, and arguably the most amazing snake I've ever hatched in my life, and this is a Redstripe Spotnose Yellow Belly Clown. But hang on, goes even further than that. It's a male and it's double het for lavender and pied. So again, not really too concerned with the pied gene. I don't really want to start mixing in that Spotnose with the pieds, but what makes this animal really special is I have a lavender clown sitting around 1,500 grams on the shelf currently that is going to be looking for this snake in the next year to year and a half, and hopefully, fingers crossed, developing some world's first combination lavender clowns in the future. So guys, what do you think? First video back in 7 months, it's been a while. I wanted to come in with a bang and show some really cool snakes, some cool projects, talk about it, give you lots of information. I hope you really enjoyed it. And I know, before you guys say anything, don't worry, I am not gonna take another 7 months to put out another video. We're already starting to work on the next video. We've got a lot of clutches hatching this year. It's gonna be a very late season, but regardless, it's gonna be a good season. Our incubator's starting to fill up now. Some strong potential to make some world's first combinations and some really cool snakes for our future holdbacks. As well as we're setting up a brand new rodent operation that we're gonna start some vlogs on to kind of keep you guys in the loop, tell you all about the rodents, how to breed them, give you some information. So make sure you stay tuned, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and we'll be sure to catch you guys on the next one.